the Bonnie and Clyde of YouTube, Swag Like TV, Lady Swag TV, Cooking Plus More off to the side. And we back, man, with another video. Tonight, I guess it's a fish fry Monday. You know what I'm saying? We got the fried Swai. We got the fried jumbo Colossal tiger shrimp. Got the fried hush puppies. And the golden corn right there. White corn. Fresh white corn.
Out of the garden.
You know what I mean? Hey, man. Appreciate y'all kicking it with us. Want to send a big shout out to all our new subscribers. Appreciate y'all subscribing to the family. You're going to be entertained on this side. Yo, I got a crazy true crime story for you tonight. So, without further ado, man, we're going to go ahead and get into this food and this story. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, tonight's story comes out of New York. It says, NYP cop's dog slept in heated room while son, 8 years old, froze to death in the garage. And this source is coming from the housekeeper. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, you gotta put the tuxedo on the food. Yeah. I mean, so like that. We're gonna finger food it tonight, yo, so, you know, no utensils, all finger food. But yeah, it says former NYPD officer Michael Valor is accused of murdering his 8-year-old son who had autism. So, you know,
that's awful.
Yeah. Of course, you already know I'm gonna have the pictures, everything like that for y'all. They say in the hours before his death from hypothermia, 8-year-old Thomas Valver was allegedly forced to sleep in sub-freezing temperatures in the garage of his father's Long Island, New York home. All while the family's dog, Bella, slept in a heated room nearby, a former housekeeper testified this week. This story is back from May. Okay?
It didn't happen in May, they just published it in May. It had to have been cold.
Yeah. Yeah, they published the story in May. It says during a pretrial hearing for former New York City police officer Michael Valver on Monday.
Yeah, he was a police officer. That's like a huge slap in the face.
Prosecution witness Tyrene Rodriguez recalled hearing the young boy take his last breaths on the morning of January 17th, 2020. It said he made noises as the air was expelling from his body, Rodriguez said in court. According to PXI 11 Newsday and the New York Post. Valver and his fiancée, Angela Polina, both face second-degree murder charges for their alleged role in the death of the boy who had been diagnosed with autism. Both have entered not guilty pleas. Yo, I mean, don't get me wrong. If you got a four-legged friend in the house, you know what I'm saying? That's like family. So, I mean, during the winter time, depending on where you live, depending on what the temp is outside, of course, naturally, you're going to bring he or she in. But to
almost no dropping shit. That story's fucking.
To allow your special needs son to sleep in the garage, and
oh, cool.
For those who haven't been in New York, during the wintertime,
it's brutal.
It's brutal. You know what I mean? And I don't know, man. Newsday reports that Valver wiped away tears as Rodriguez recounted his efforts to revive the naked Thomas in the home's basement.
Okay.
He was doing chest compressions on the child, who she said was very cold and appeared blue in color. So I mean, my thing is, while you and your girlfriend, your fiance, or whoever she is, and you and the dog, while y'all was upstairs all cozy, snug as a bug in a rug, you got your 8-year-old autistic son downstairs in the basement, probably in nothing but his underoos.
Suffering. That's evil.
He said he was very blue. His lips were blue, Rodriguez said. She also said that the family's dog, Bella, always slept in the mud room, where she's kept her cleaning supplies. The room, she said, in court, was heated. So, like I said, I'm not saying that the dog shouldn't be treated, you know what I'm saying, with some form of decency, but I'm going to keep reiterating. You allowed your 8-year-old autistic son to sleep in the basement in his underoos.
To freeze to death.
To freeze to death. Yo. See? And it's shit like that that is the very reason why and I'm pretty sure I'm not alone in this. Well, I don't have any faith in humanity. Because if you could do that to your son, your seed, it says, according to prosecutors, Thomas was made to sleep in the freezing garage after soiling his pajamas. So just because you had to change bed sheets and wash them up and get them a new set of pajamas, you make them probably keep on the same pissy underwear.
I'm quite sure.
And his punishment is to go sleep in the basement. Yo. If you do that to your kin, I damn sure don't want to be your friend.
Mm-mm. That's how I do. I want to be his friend for 1 hour.
Okay. It says Valva called 911 that morning to report his son had fallen while waiting for his school bus outside their home, saying he was unconscious. The boy was taken to the hospital, but he was pronounced dead upon arrival. The cause of his death was ruled a homicide, with hypothermia a major contributing factor. Thomas's body temperature was only 76 degrees when he arrived at the hospital.
So he put him on clothes, obviously, and took him outside and put him on the ground.
Right.
Yeah, he should. He should get fried. Yeah, for real. Very much.
Yo. I'm speechless, D.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, we done talked about some crazy-ass true crimes. You know what I mean? But I think this one right here, takes the cake.
Yeah, for real.
Because, That shit is crazy. It says Rodriguez testified Monday that paramedics arrived at the home and tried to save the boy. I mean, true enough, when the paramedics got there, they were probably in a frenzy because they heard what they heard as far as when the call was dispatched to them. So, they probably tried approaching the situation with some urgency. But my thing was, as soon as you start doing CPR, you should have been able to tell just
They knew.
Exactly.
They knew.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean,
They knew they still had to follow protocol, though. Mm-hmm.
they said that they pulled out those paddles and then they realized that nothing was happening, she said. Recalling that then they put a silver blanket on him and took him away in the ambulance. She testified that Michael Valva changed his clothes before boarding the ambulance for the ride with Thomas. So you trying to hide any and all evidence by changing your clothes.
He was a cop. He knew to do
Exactly. You know what I mean? And that's the thing about it. I mean, my bad, y'all. I'm making crumbs everywhere.
I got it, baby. I got it. Milan. Milan.
It says Valva's defense attorney has challenged whether detectives had permission to search the home. Well, whether it's a accidental homicide, an intentional homicide,
That
whatever.
wasn't accidental.
Okay, I'm just saying. Because his attorney is trying to question whether or not when police officers arrive to the scene, you know how they gotta, you know what I'm saying, go through, collect evidence, and all of that, process the scene. He's trying to make it seem like they didn't have probable cause or permission to search the scene.
What? I'm done.
Prosecutor said at the arraignment for the couple that during their investigation, authorities discovered home security cameras used by Valva and Paulina to monitor their children. One camera found in the garage was labeled kids' room.
Okay.
So it wasn't just the little man that passed away that was getting punished. Obviously, it was other kids too in the home.
Mm-hmm.
And when they cut up, they got sent to the basement. That was their time out.
Garage.
It says 2 nights before Thomas's death, that camera recorded him and his older brother Anthony, who was 10 at the time, shivering as they slept on the floor of the freezing garage, prosecutor said. Bro, have you? I mean, and like Lady Swai said, the thing that makes this so insulting is the fact that this is a cop.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I gave Sway a lot of food, y'all.
Yeah.
I did.
said on the day of his death, Thomas was allegedly falling over and face planting on the garage's concrete floor in an audio recording from that morning. His brother can be heard asking, "Why can't Thomas walk?" Bro.
Because he was deceased. So the other kids at the home had to see this. Wow. They gonna need some help.
And I mean,
They gonna need some therapy.
this story right here is almost as bad as the father that kept his own daughter in the basement and
Yeah, that
was impregnated.
Yeah, that was based on a true story too.
And I'm like, bro, niggas nowadays. See, that's why I wish. If you know you're not gonna be the best parent that you can be,
Don't have kids.
don't have kids. You know what I mean? Because
They innocent.
there have been times where it could have been, I might have been maybe a little too harsh in my verbal disciplining of the kids in some instances. And not saying that they weren't right to get disciplined, but my approach and the way that I spoke in my tone could have been a little bit different. But I say that to say, I'm pretty sure his fiance had kids. However many kids was in the home, Young was amongst the bunch. So for you to be cool that
With that type of discipline.
with that type of discipline,
She was just as evil as he was.
and I said what I said earlier about the discipline scenario, because Lady Swag and myself, we've had knockdown, drag out arguments.
Yeah, we have.
You know what I'm saying? Behind, like I said, whether it be my approach, my tone, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So for this woman to be engaged to this individual, and like I said, be cool with his disciplining tactics, yo.
And I also told you when you first became a parent, remember I used to tell you it's a way to discipline children because one fatal blow can cause you to lose your life.
Yeah.
Your freedom, your everything, yeah. One fatal blow, that's all it takes. So for him to put this child in that garage like that, knowing how cold it was outside, that was just pure evil. And our girl just as evil as he is.
Facts. But yeah, man, we finna
And
get up out of
should be
here.
charged as well.
Exactly. We finna get up out of here. Appreciate you kicking it with us. Appreciate you tuning in. You could have been anywhere tonight, but you chose to kick it with the host with the most, the Bonnie and Clyde, YouTube, Swai Life TV, Lady Swag TV, Cooking Plus more. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Drop down in the comments, let us know what you thought, let us know what you think.
And let us know what you're thinking.
Share us out, man, because sharing is caring. And drop down, get that eagle on, hit that post notification bell and that subscribe button, so you'll always be notified when we upload a video. And until the next video, man, y'all know the motto: keep it splashy.
Keep it classy.
And always remember,
Love, live life.
shows me the most, the Bonnie and Clyde, YouTube, Swai Life TV, Lady Swag TV, Twitter, plus more. And we out.